But we begin today with a trade we've been talking about for weeks finally happening hours before the deadline. The 76ers have sent reluctant participant Ben Simmons and Doc Rivers' son-in-law Seth Curry and the ghost of Andre Drummond and 2 first-round draft picks to the Nets for James Harden. Wilbon, you have not liked this trade before. Where does this put both teams right now?
Tone, I didn't think it was going to happen. I said yesterday I didn't think the trade would happen. It's happened. By the way, I got to start with Doc Rivers. He trades away his grandkids. Like, luckily, Philly to Brooklyn is not very far. You get on the Acela, not a big deal. I think both teams made out well, actually. I don't think you can point to a loser. I do think Philly's window for winning is now. All right, so they maybe constricted that a little bit because you're going to put James Harden out there who's 32 years old, and I don't care how much money he's scheduled to make in like 5 years, like $60 million in a year or something like that. He's got to play with Joel Embiid. It's now for them. It's now, and they traded away their best shooter, Seth Curry, right?
Totally agree.
And so you got to win. And they don't even have a backup center. They got to go into the buyout market to get a backup center to Embiid, who does miss some games. And Brooklyn expanded its window. It looks like it's years now. It doesn't have to happen just right now because Ben Simmons is 25 years old. And to me, you have to sort of spoon feed him and nurture him and care for him and sort of baby him because, he has what seem to be real issues, real to him. So I think both those teams are in position, Tone, to go for it, really hard go for it. The Eastern Conference, to me, still goes through Milwaukee and Miami. But these two are going to be in it. And how do you go against Philly when, to me, Embiid right now is the MVP of the league and he's got Harden to play with?
So I love this trade. I loved it yesterday. I loved it the day before. I've loved it since we started to talk about. I love this trade. The 76ers get something for nothing. Let me repeat this. Ben Simmons was not going to play. Nothing. They got James Harden. I understand they give up a great shooter in Curry. Harden is a much better scorer than Curry.
No question.
Harden's points will make up for all of this. Harden is in a position with Embiid to put them as major contenders right now, and Harden had checked out, Brooklyn. He didn't want to be in Brooklyn. So this is a good trade. Did Daryl Morey give up a lot? Sure, that's what you have to do every once in a while. On the other side, I disagree with you about Ben Simmons. I believe when the playoffs come around, he will be in absolutely great shape, and he will help this team as well because he doesn't need to score. And that makes Kyrie Irving happy, and that makes Kevin Durant happy. And he rebounds, and he plays defense, which those people
don't do. And he doesn't shoot free throws because he's scared to get fouled, and he can't even make a dunk.
That's fine.
He's a flawed, but flawed player.
That's fine because Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving do, and now they have Seth Curry. And by the way, Doc doesn't make this trade unless he wants these people. This has made these two teams contenders again. They are better now at 5:30 than they were at noon. True. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful trade for both teams, and I'm glad it happened.
I want it to be 2 versus 7.
One other note.
I want to see them play each other in the first round and somebody eliminate the other. That's what I'm rooting for.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.